Hey guys, welcome to my June Freetrade portfolio update. In this video, I'm going to focus on how my portfolio has been performing for the past month and any changes I've been making in terms of buying and selling stocks. Before I jump in, don't forget to like and subscribe, and do remember this is not financial advice. So starting off with my stocks and shares ISA, the current value is £28,276 and I'm currently down overall by just over £4,000. So I did actually add another £1,000 cash into this account, and I currently have £2,000 worth of cash ready to kind of DCA into some stocks that I really find are at good valuations. So you can see based on this monthly chart, it has been a very volatile month. The portfolio went all the way up to around 29,000 and then back down to 25, and now we've got a nice little run up at today's date. So looking at my individual positions, the biggest position again is Palantir, currently just around £11,000. So if you look at the Palantir stock, again it's had quite a volatile month. At the high it was around $9.30 and it dipped all the way down to $7.64. I actually did buy some more shares during this dip down, so I bought another around £1,000 as this sort of tanked down to $7.64, which has brought my average price per share down to £8.45. So this is around $10.40 roughly, which I think is quite a good average price for Palantir based on where I think it's going to go in the next sort of 10 to 20 years. So this is one of the stocks I'm going to continue to dollar cost average in the next sort of 4 to 6 months. Looking through the rest of my portfolio, I've got the 2 ETFs and 4 tech giants. Again, no change in any of those positions. Obviously all down in red, with Meta down quite a bit at around sort of 18%. I did buy a few more shares of S&P 500, so I sold out of some of my smaller positions like Beyond Meat and a few others, and instead bought a few shares of S&P 500. The next is Boohoo, and I mean that's down a massive 44%. So yeah, this has been quite a rough stock for me. So if you look at the par share, this was sort of trading at around £3.22, and now we're down to 61 pence. My average price per share is £1.10, which is not too bad considering the drop down. So £1.10 was around the January time, and that's sort of roughly the time I bought this. Depending on the price, if it does continue to drop, I may buy some more shares just to drop down the average price per share. Looking at the rest of the positions, again lots of red, SoFi down over 44%. Surprisingly, Alibaba is green, so that's up 5%. Which is quite interesting because Chinese stocks make a small portion of my portfolio, but actually both of them are green, and I think that's just the risk you take when buying Chinese stocks. There is a lot of volatility. Looking down again, no real changes in any of these positions. As I said before, I have trimmed down the smaller stocks and put it in the S&P 500. So that covers the stocks and shares ISA. Let's move on to the general investment account. So looking at the general investment account, the total value of this is £4,582. I did again put another £1,000 cash into this account, so that's the little sort of rise here you can see on the monthly chart, and I am up by £82, which actually isn't too bad considering the market conditions. But I did open this account quite late, and NEO is definitely helping with the green. So if you look at the individual positions, NEO is actually up 12%. Again, similar with Alibaba, both Chinese stocks are up. But if I look at the chart for the past month, it's had quite a nice rise up. It was actually trading down at the $14 range, and now it's all the way up to $22. Some other positions I've changed. I've bought again some more shares of S&P 500. Again, you can't go wrong with this index fund. I mean, it's quite hard to beat this in terms of individual portfolios. So that's why going forward, I think S&P 500 is going to be one of the main stocks I've got in this particular account. A new position for me is Starbucks. So I did buy £250 worth of Starbucks. Again, this is down around 30% on the year, and I don't think this company is going to go anywhere anytime soon. It does have a little dividend, which is also nice, and I'll probably continue to buy a little bit more in Starbucks to provide a bit more diversification for my portfolio, as a lot of my stocks are in the tech space. The other tech stock I bought is Meta, so I bought £100 worth of Meta. I think this is trading at a really good valuation. They've got a lot of cash on hand, and I think going forward this is going to return a nice investment for me. So that wraps up my June portfolio update. Hopefully that was interesting and fun, and I'll join you in the next month's update.